Hey, so by popular demand, I've been asked to create a YouTube channel. I'm hosting my 0 subscriber special right now in this video, so welcome, traveler. So let's get right to the beans of this video. How to start a business. Most say that you need an idea first, or that you need motivation first, but I'd say that you don't need either first. Forget that. What you need to understand first is that you want to make a business that complements your life and what you want to do with it. So, for example, don't open a barbershop. I've got a friend whose dad owns a barbershop. He makes like 6 figures, but he works like 48 hours per week. Nah, boys, that's not what we want. We want to make a business that can run itself and requires minimal hands-on effort from your end. I mean, do you think that the Zucky is over at Facebook answering customer service phone calls? Nah, he's doing lizard shit. But also understand, I'm not trying to teach you how to make the next Facebook. I'm teaching you how to make a business that will make you plenty of money, enough to leave your full-time job, but also allow you the freedom to do what you want with your day. Understand, time is non-renewable, and our 9-to-5 jobs don't treat it like that. Think about this for a moment. When was the last time you had a Tuesday off? When was the last Tuesday you didn't owe to anyone? Like waking up to a job you hate, having to be in some cold office you don't want to be in. It was probably when you were a kid, on summer break. Doesn't that upset you? It's alright, G. We'll get you fixed up. The type of business you want to make is one where you can automate it to run on its own. That way, you're not stressing out about getting the shop open at 7 a.m. Another criteria to make is this business needs to be location independent. So use the internet to your advantage. Make sure it's an online business that is accessible to both you and your customers. And the last thing to consider is your product. What are you selling to your customers? Now, for this, I wouldn't recommend the normal shitty advice of, sell t-shirts on Teespring. No, that's fucking dumb. Make it an online product that is available for purchase primarily through the internet. Examples of this are an ebook, an online course, a subscription service. You get the point. Now, of course, you can sell a physical product like supplements, books, skincare products, guitar picks, a katana. Those will still work. However, you have the added pressure of inventory, order fulfillment, and production. It's best to just create an e-product so that you just make the product, make it available for purchase, and let your customers take care of the rest. So, how do you get the idea for your business? Keep in mind that I said not to make a barbershop, a cafe, anything like that. The business that will give you the most success is one that fits into your demographic. Think of your interests, not your passions, but your interests. If you make a business around your passions, it's going to be bad. For example, if you are passionate about drawing and art, don't make a business selling art. This seems counterproductive, but if you opt to turn your passion into a business, you'll find that your passion and likability for that passion are going to fade. Let's take a look at the man himself. Take a look at the guy who makes Naruto or Boruto. Fucking shit. Homeboy started making Naruto in 1999, and the series ran until 2014. That's 1 and a 5. This dude got married in 2003 and didn't take his honeymoon until 2015. What the f? I like how he is the actual only guy in the world who has a valid excuse to not go out with his girl. He was like, but babe, Naruto though. Do you think this dude woke up excited to draw every single day for 15 years? Bro probably started to resent Naruto near the end. That's why the ending was shit. Alright, you get the point. So in order to find out what you actually want to start a business in, you need to examine yourself and ask what groups you belong to online. Being a member of your target market means you understand your customers' needs and wants. So I would build a profile for yourself like we're playing Destiny or something. Start listing things about yourself and get as specific as possible. Are you male? Have you been a student? Were you homeschooled? Did you attend university? So here we go. Let's build a profile for my man, War Chief Filbert here. The War Chief is male, he owns a dog, and he just moved to a new city. Out of those 3 demographic categories that he belongs to, he only needs 2. He doesn't know what buildings, stores, parks, whatever, allow his dog on site. So War Chief Filbert starts collecting data on where his dog is allowed in the city. He takes it a step further by finding out hours and local laws regarding his animal and where it's allowed and when. Soon enough, he's collected all the data in his city and he's converted the data into data, and he knows where he can take his dog. But what he also does is see an opportunity with this information that he's gathered. He creates a website targeted at new residents of his city who own dogs. He caters this website towards them, towards their need of needing to know where and when they can take their dogs places. So starts to work out. What he does is he expands his range of knowledge and collects data from his old city, and he continues the process with other cities and starts with the most popular cities in the US. After months of grinding, he's got the entire state of New York mapped. With his website traffic booming, he's contacted by ad agencies who want to place ads on his website. They start to slide him paychecks and paychecks and paychecks each week. He then hires more cartographers. That word means map collector. There you go. Use that on your girl. And writers who publish data on his behalf, giving him both the time and money he sought when he first began his journey. Warchief Filbert now has the capability to spend his time the way that he'd like to, doing the activities he likes instead of spending it in a 9-to-5 job doing something that he hates. Alright, let's dissect this real quick. Filbert looked at his situation and found himself a customer base he's a part of. He started an online business that caters to said customer base, being dog owners who recently moved to a new city. He then sold ad space to advertisers. That way, his free-to-use website was reaping rewards. He also hired additional staff to help free up time for himself and to let the business cruise on autopilot down an empty road. The only work Filbert needs to do going forward is to continue to hire folks, or just hire some folks to hire more folks on his behalf. And that is the life of Warchief Filbert. So the best way you want to do this depends on where you are in life. If you are currently living with your parents, whether you're in school, recently graduated, whatever, take on either a remote or a part-time job. Remote jobs mean you don't have to deal with commutes, and most office jobs really don't require the full 40 hours. Just finish up your work fast and then work on your business on the side. Same concept with a part-time job. With less work hours, you can dedicate more hours to developing your business and testing out some things. Now, if you've already got a place of your own or are paying rent somewhere, I'd recommend a remote job for the same reasons. Remote jobs just make everything easier, but these guys don't agree, I guess. And if you have a family to support, I dedicate time either after work, after you get home, and on the weekends to developing your business. That last one actually applies to everyone. Use your weekends and some time after work to work on your business, but don't burn yourself out. Mental health is no joke. And just stay plenty hydrated. And remember, we're all gonna make it, boys.